Hi guys, Samuel Leeds here, and today I wanted to just give a little bit of information on lease option agreements and the paperwork that you should be using, and a little bit about the structure of them and how they work and that kind of stuff. So if you're actively looking for lease option agreements, or if you're interested in the whole idea of buying properties without using any money, then this video might be really helpful for you. So first thing is, what is a lease option agreement and do they really work? Yes, absolutely. I built up quite a lot of my property portfolio through lease option agreements, and just in the last 3 weeks I've secured 3 lease option agreement deals. So lease option agreements absolutely are fantastic. In fact, a deal that I did, a lease option agreement deal that I did back in 2012, and now it's 2017. In 5 years time I secured it then with no money down. Every single month I've been making a profit of £350 a month, which isn't amazing, but it's not bad considering I didn't put anything down to start with apart from about £1,000 legal fees. So £350 a month, but actually over 5 years I've accumulated a capital appreciation of £55,000. So that's over £10,000 a year, plus the rental income, and I didn't put anything down for it at all. So that was a fantastic deal. What I wanted to talk to you today about is the paperwork you should be using. I mean, I meet people that have come along to my Property Investors Crash Course. They learn about how to do lease option agreements. They go crazy. They secure some lease option agreements. They effectively take over the mortgage, and they're making money every single month, and that's great. But they haven't had the solicitors draw up the paperwork properly, which is going to be a problem. You don't have to draw the paperwork up properly. You can take it on and you can make money from it, and that's fantastic. However, after 3, 5, 7 years, whenever you come to buy the property, if you haven't had the seller be legally represented by a solicitor and had a bespoke contract drawn up, a lease option agreement professionally drawn up, if you haven't done that, when you come to buy the property at the end of the term, it will have probably gone up considerably in value because property prices rise over time. And if the seller says, hey, I don't want to sell to you now, I want to sell on with an estate agent and make an extra 20, 50, £100,000, you've effectively lost out on tens of thousands of pounds just for the sake of a few £100s of getting it drawn up properly. So I would really encourage you guys to get the lease option agreements drawn up properly, get a solicitor at least to represent the seller, but I would personally say get a solicitor to represent the seller and get a solicitor to also represent you as well. Super duper important. Now, the solicitors that I use, if I said publicly to everybody who I use, they would be absolutely bombarded with phone calls. So what I would say instead is, come along to my Property Investors Crash Course. If you then can go and secure a no money down deal and you need someone to draw the paperwork up, then get in touch with me, and when you've actually got a deal on the table, you know what, of course I'll help you out. But I don't just want everyone to go crazy ringing up the solicitors and picking their brains and asking them loads of questions, because that would be unfair on them. Who on earth would give you a property for free on a lease option agreement? It's really simple. Anybody that is selling their house that doesn't need the money now, you can buy it on a lease option agreement, because you can say, I'll buy it, you don't need the money now, so I'll pay you in 5 years' time. And then in the meantime, you'll pay them a monthly fee or cover their mortgage payments, and you will start gaining from a monthly cash flow, passive income, and you'll be able to gain from all the capital appreciation that happens over the years as well. They've got what they wanted because they've got rid of the property. You've got a property for free. It really is easy. I've done 3 in the last 3 weeks. Many of my students and partners are doing these types of deals all the time, and it's just fantastic. So I would say if you're not doing lease option agreements, study them, learn how to do them, read my book, come along to the crash course, figure it out and secure some, but make sure that you get the paperwork drawn up properly. God bless you, and that's all for now.